Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on the one and only Tribal Warrior YouTube channel, and today we are back with a breaking news video. This news breaking about 30 minutes ago and a half hour ago that WWE legend, 20-year legend, 20-year veteran Sheamus set to leave the WWE, of course, as I mentioned, after an amazing 20 years of absolutely amazing moments, or as he would say, banger after banger. And this truly is shocking news. He is one of the names that many people would say, yeah, he's never leaving the WWE. He's there for life. And the WWE, his contract is running out soon. I think it might be September this year. I might be wrong, but I don't know. I don't know if it is September this year, but whenever his contract is about to run out, the WWE have informed Sheamus this and have offered him a new contract. However, Sheamus has turned the contract down. Now, this is what I am hearing. I don't know how true it is, but I'm just telling you guys what I have heard. So, very, very unfortunate. He's been out the past few months with a shoulder injury. His last match was teaming up with Rey Mysterio and John Cena. So, um, that was John Cena's last probably real moment with Sheamus, and that was also going to probably be Sheamus's last moment in the WWE. Who would have thought, going like literally back then at that time, that yeah, this is Sheamus's last match, this is Sheamus's last moment in the WWE. We would have never expected it, and it truly is unfortunate because he is a legend. Speaking of his status, let's go through what he has done in the WWE. He is a former three-time WWE champion, former one-time world heavyweight champion, former three-time United States champion, and a former five-time tag team champion. He was the 2010 King of the Ring winner and the 2012 Royal Rumble winner, and then in 2015 he won the Money in the Bank briefcase. And of course, as I mentioned, 20 years of just perfection. And now over the past few months, I'm not going to say it was strong because it truly wasn't. There wasn't much booking ideas. However, in 2025, there was an amazing feud between him and Rusev. They had a match, a clash in Paris, I think it was, and that was a great match. So that was his last best feud. So I'm happy he got to go out on a good term, as in he was teaming with John Cena, Rey Mysterio. He was just off the back of that good feud with Rusev. But I really do think he could have done more in the WWE, and it's not his fault. I'm just talking about the WWE could have gave him more opportunities, especially towards the end of his run. Obviously, I went through his accomplishments there, and he literally done everything except the Intercontinental Championship, and that's what everybody's talking about. Not just today, but over the past few years, that if he won the Intercontinental Championship, he would have been a Grand Slam champion, but he never won it. And that was the whole kind of, I guess, gimmick of Sheamus over the past few years. Can he win the Intercontinental Championship? And looking at things now, he never could do it, and I think he would have had a great run with the title. Unfortunately, he did not. However, this is almost the end of Sheamus's career. However, he could still, return to the WWE. I don't know how bad his shoulder injury is. I don't know when he will be back. However, if he heals up before September or whenever his contract runs out, he could appear in the WWE one last time to say a goodbye, or maybe a little quick IC title run, just like how John Cena did. But he's done so much great things. I'm pretty sure he also, his last, he, how do I put this? I'm pretty sure Edge, which is now known as Cope in the WWE, which is another legend, I'm pretty sure his last match in the WWE was against Sheamus. And Sheamus, he was also an amazing guy. Himself, but he also done so many wonders for other people too. So it really is unfortunate to see him go. My source where I first saw this was Fightful Select, so thank you to them, and of course, massive thank you to Sheamus for putting smiles on our faces. He really was like the man who we all loved seeing on TV. He always put on bangers, no pun intended, and it was just always a good time seeing him. He was a funny character. His moment with the shillelagh, his feud and friendship with Drew McIntyre was also fun too. So yeah, this is the end of Sheamus. Sheamus, thank you so much for an amazing career, and this might be the end of his professional wrestling career too. Who knows what's next for Sheamus? Is he done with wrestling? Could he go to TNA, AEW? Could he go back to Ireland and work on the independent scene there? Who knows? But thank you, Sheamus. That's all I got for you guys in today's video. Thanks for watching. Check out my social media. There's so much more I want to talk about. Also, while I am here, I do want to send a little condolence to the family and friends of a young girl called Scarlett. Scarlett was 8 years old. She was a friend of Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, she allowed Scarlett to design a wrestling gear for her. I think it was her SummerSlam gear last year, or just that big sparkly gear that Charlotte wears. I'll put a photo of the gear and Scarlett in a matter of moments. But unfortunately, Scarlett has passed away at the age of 8 years old. So rest in peace to Scarlett, and condolences to her family and friends. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Stay tribal.